get the show started!
In today's video, Dan Hooker gets his first tattoo, Ciryl Gane admits he doesn't train MMA until he has a fight booked, MMA fighter falls off top of cage during celebration, Alex Pereira working on his grappling for UFC 287 rematch with Israel Adesanya, William Knight responds to his critics following UFC Vegas 69 loss, and Erin Blanchfield talks potential title shot after a huge win over Jessica Andrade. Dan Hooker just got his first tattoo.
Fuck, I'm glad that's over.
You set hockey ass, man.
Ciryl Gane has revealed some surprising information regarding his training schedule. Next month at UFC 285, Gane will return to action as he prepares to battle Jon Jones. In doing so, he'll be going after the UFC Heavyweight Championship. In a recent interview with Les Sur, Ciryl admitted that he only trains MMA once a fight is actually announced. He said, "I love grappling, but unfortunately I'm lazy, that's the truth. I only train when a fight is announced. I have a lot of media obligations. Professional opportunities outside of the sport, you can't say no to all these things. I also have to give time to my family, rest well. If I look back at my career, this is a regret. I only train when a fight is announced. I had my fight against Tuivasa in September, barely trained since then. And now I'm back at it since the Jones fight has been announced." In an interview with Middle Easy, Gane also said that he isn't worried about Jones' wrestling ability. He said, "I think he has a better wrestling game, of course, but I think I have some strengths that are better than him. It's going to be a game, a real game. We are going to try to impose our style. He's going to try to impose his style against mine. He has a good fight IQ, and me too, so that's really interesting, and I like to play that. We are really not afraid about that. A lot of people talk about the wrestling game of Francis, but it was more about the power. But we did make some mistakes against Francis. That's why after this fight, we did really great work at the gym, and now we are confident about that." What do you guys think of these comments from Ciryl Gane? Do you think he can handle Jon Jones? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Kazakh MMA fighter Teimur Zapharov has scored another victory at Saturday's Octagon 41 event in Almaty, Kazakhstan. Unfortunately, his post-fight celebration wasn't as impressive as his performance inside the Octagon, as Teimur fell off the top of the cage while celebrating. Here's the video. UFC middleweight champion Alex Pereira is working on his grappling ahead of a rematch with Israel Adesanya, which is scheduled for UFC 287 on April 8th. Here's the video. William Knight is taking responsibility for his performance at UFC Vegas 69. Knight faced Marcin Prachnio at the main card of Saturday's event at the UFC Apex and lost a one-sided unanimous decision. Losing the fight isn't the story. Certainly not as much as the way Knight competed, landing only 8 strikes in 33 attempts over the 15-minute affair, while his opponent went on to land a record total of 63 leg kicks, reportedly the highest in UFC light heavyweight history and the third most ever landed in a 3-round UFC fight. On Sunday, Knight posted a video on Instagram where he responded to his critics and said that he knows what went wrong and that he'll work to correct it.
Well, had a fight today. didn't go my way at all. And again, that's all on me. No one else. It's all on me, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I went out there, froze up. I didn't do my part. I lost the fight. I lost that fight. You guys didn't lose that fight. I lost that fight. Some of y'all want me to win. Some of y'all betted on me. I understand. I completely get it. In life, human beings aren't perfect. But I'm taking ownership on my actions because I didn't do shit. Exactly what happened. I stood there, I froze, and I take full responsibility. I know what I must do for my next fight. I know what I need to do, and I understand. All these crazy ass inboxes of threats, all these inboxes of disrespect. I get it. Y'all have a right to be angry. I read messages, y'all threatening my life, y'all talking crazy, saying I don't belong in the UFC, all this other stuff. But when I was undefeated for 3 years, y'all were riding the wave. When I entered the UFC undefeated, y'all were riding the wave. When I made my debut the same day, I won my second Contender Series, 2 fights in 1 month, y'all were riding the wave. I get it. I understand. So at the end of the day, I have my legit followers, my legit fans, my legit people. I have you guys. For the rest of you that were just here for the ride to watch me fall, you got what you wanted. I get it. I'm good. I'm not bothered by it. I know what I need to do.
In her biggest test to date, Erin Blanchfield proved she's ready to graduate from prospect to contender after she needed less than 2 rounds to secure a rear naked choke submission to put away Jessica Andrade in the UFC Vegas 69 main event. Afterwards, speaking to media during UFC Vegas 69's post-fight press conference, Blanchfield reacted to her impressive victory and said she hopes for a title shot next, but if that's not in the cards, she won't complain.
Every fight starts standing, so I had to strike and wait to find my takedowns. I did shoot like 1 or 2, and they didn't work out, so I had to stay standing. And I felt comfortable there. I mean, she hits hard, but I know I was hitting her too, and I just had to work my game and wait for my opportunity. No, I mean, she's a former champ and number 3 in the weight class, so it's like I know I was gonna have to work for those. That first 1 or 2 might not work, but the third one does. So that's, I knew that going in. When I was in that clinch with her, I felt my overhook was super heavy, so that inside trip was there. And then I got her down, and she gave up the back right away trying to get up, so that choke was right there. Oh, no, she didn't defend it at all. I sunk the choke right in, and I knew even if she stood up, she was going to pass out if she did. No, I always try to think of what I want to say after a win, because, it could be very emotional, and you can be a little cloudy, but I knew beating someone like her, especially if I finished her, that I could deserve that title next. Yeah, I'm definitely okay with fighting again. I think the title, because the title fight's in 2 weeks, so I think it can line up perfectly. But if they want me to fight again, I'll gain more experience.
And here are the top 3 funniest memes we found on the internet today. Third place was found over Facebook and was posted by a user named MMA Locker Room. Second place was found over Reddit and was posted by a user named LaxoHadjo01. And our top pick was also found over Reddit and was posted by a user named Delude1. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest MMA news.